Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nushfizam Dispandi. So for today, I will tell about what I have learned in this subject, which is Al-Ghazali's dialogue English communication. I have learned a lot of things in this subject. The subject names is Al-Ghazali. So Al-Ghazali's significant view is we have two, which is Akli and Nakli. Akli is about knowledge, about critical thinking, knowledge dissemination, and character building, where Nakli is about virtuous action and connection between word and hereafter. First of all, I have learned about how to use Ishikawa diagram, or known as Fishbone, and use SWOT analysis, which is the one of the example of analytical tools. Analytical tools is a tool with which we use to do analysis. So from analytical tools, I can gather information. I can enable for me to think critically and find all the solution about the problem, and also organize information, think logically, making the decision, identifying cause and effect, also solve the problem. For example, when there are situations or events that are given to me where I need to analyze the causes and effect, also find the solution, I will use Fishbone, which is an analytical tools to generate ideas and facts about the causes of a problem failure. So Fishbone helped me to generate ideas and facts comes from discussion in all Fishbone aspect, which is people, method, measurement, machine, environment, and materials. So how did I use Fishbone? My lecturer already teach me how to use it. First of all, I need to identify the problem and then list down the causes of the problem in fishbone diagram. So after that, I need to find the effect and solution for the problem. So it will make easy for me to solve the question. Next analytical tools that I have learned is SWOT analysis, which is S stand for strengths, W for weakness, O for opportunities, and T for threats. All of this I have learned in this subject. Other than that, this subject also teach me how to improve the way I'm thinking in critical thinking subtopic. In this subtopic, it also teach me how to analyze, assess, and reconstruct information. Also entails effective communication and problem-solving abilities. In critical thinking, there are a few strategies, which is interpretation, analyze, inference, evaluation, explanation, and also self-regulation. So all of this has their own meaning, which is interpretation is a communicate, meaning to understand the info, and analysis is the hidden meaning, which is we need to read we need to read line by line of the task given. Next is inference, which is we make a conclusion. Next is evaluation, is deciding on validity the info that we get. Explanation is add clarity and perspective to info, and lastly is self regulation, which is awareness of own ability for the result. In this subject, there are tasks about the short story He's Like a White Elephant. In this story, there are hidden story that I need to find, which is the character didn't mention clearly. So using the knowledge that I have learned, it is really helpful for me to identify what happened in the short story. Other than that, I also done the movie, watch the movie Hunter Killer, and answer all of the question. Other than that, the things that I have accomplished in this subject is making a video, which is the poster about common sense, and then video about what would I do, what is my motto if I was chosen to be a leader. So for the conclusion, in this subject I have learned a lot of things, which is teach me how to speak, how to make a presentation, how to be confident when talk to others, even though there are a little bit weakness come from me. And overall from this subject, I have learned to be confident and think critically when there are tasks given to me. And also when do a presentation, there are presentation skills, which is when we speak, and then eye contact with each other, and also make the presentation more fun and interesting for audience to hear my presentation. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you from Ma'am Surin and Ma'am Hosna for teaching me in this subject, which is Al-Ghazali's Dialogue English Communication. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum and thank you.